Did you know that behind buy now pay later button is a hidden trap that can lead you to spend money you don't even have yet? Imagine scrolling through your favorite online store. You see a pair of shoes or a gadget that you really want, but it costs you 200 ringgit. Your bank account says no. But then, right at the checkout, you see a magical button. Pay in 4 easy installments of just 50 ringgit. Suddenly, the expensive item feels incredibly cheap. You click it, feel happy, but a few weeks later, the tiny payments start piling up, and suddenly, you are struggling to buy groceries. Good day to my lecturer and my fellow peers. I am Muhammad Akazi, and I have deeply researched the growing trend of buy now pay later or BNPL services and their impact on the financial habits of young consumers. As university students, we are primary targets for these BNPL apps. Brands know we want to keep up with the latest trends, but we usually have limited budgets. Our financial future depends entirely on how we manage our spending today. While buy now pay later services are convenient, young consumers must stop using them for non-essential items to avoid debt and financial ruin. Today, I will discuss the problems of buy now pay later like hidden overspending, suggest a practical need-based solution, and explain the long-term benefits of financial disciplines. First, let's look at the serious financial risks associated with the irresponsible use of buy now pay later services. Using BNPL for non-essential purchase leads to hidden overspending and a dangerous cycle of debt. For students, the biggest issue is that BNPL apps tricks our brain that they make expensive items seem highly affordable by breaking them into small payments. Research shows that these psychological tricks often leads to massive overspending. When you only see 25 ringgit today, instead of 100 ringgit in total, you say yes much faster. You buy clothes, makeup, or video games that you cannot actually afford. Furthermore, these apps are not as free as they look. Missing just one single payment can trigger high late fees and interest rates that trap students in a heavy cycle of debt. If your part-time income or allowance drops, if you simply forget a due date, that cheap item suddenly becomes a financial nightmare. Now that we understand the risks, how can we change our habit to protect our finance? The answer is simple. We must adopt a need-based spending approach and track our expenses more strictly. To do this, we need to master a basic life skill, distinguish between wants and needs. Experts from the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau suggest that consumers should use credit or installment plans only for essential items to maintain financial stability. A need is something you must have to survive or study, like textbooks, emergency medical care. One is something that is just nice to have, like a new pair of trendy sneakers or an expensive meal at a cafe. If it is a want and you do not have the full cash right now, do not buy it. Additionally, we need to bring back the true value of money by regularly tracking our spending through budgeting tools. When you use budgeting apps or even simple notebook to write down your single installment you owe, you prevent the distorted value of money where small payments feel insignificant. Tracking your fund forces you to see exactly where your money is going. By making these changes, we can turn a potential debt trap into a tool for financial growth. Using buy now pay later responsibly leads to better financial discipline and a more secure future for all of us. When you practice financial discipline, you learn the true cost of your lifestyle. You learn patience and the satisfaction of saving up for something you want. This mindset prevents long-term financial ruin and prepares you for the real world after university. In addition, good credit management early in life builds a strong credit score. Your credit score is like a financial report card. If you avoid debt traps now, your financial records stay clean. A strong credit score is absolutely essential for your future major goals, such as getting approved for a loan to buy your first car or your dream home. To wrap up, let's quickly revisit why we need to be careful with how we shop online. Today, we discuss how BNPL causes hidden overspending by making items look cheaper than they are. We also looked at why we should only use it for things we truly need, and how strictly tracking our money keeps us safe from dangerous debt. Therefore, I encourage you to stop using buy now pay later services for impulse buys or things you don't need. The next time you shop online, before you click the tempting pay button, stop a moment. Ask yourself, is this an essential purchase? Will I actually have the money for this? Always keep a strict record of your spending to ensure you stay in total of your money. Don't let a small monthly payments become a big lifetime problem. Use your money wisely today so you can own your future tomorrow. That's all from me. Thank you.